Oof, passing me to 10 memory, I see. Alright, draw for turn. Promoting Agumon with the BT1 Berijimon Digitama, which would give plus 2k if it has piercing. Unfortunately, it does not have that at the moment. We're going to go Agumon X for 0. Nothing to search off the unevolve effect. We're just going to play another copy of Agumon for free, and then evolve into a second copy of Agumon X for 0. We're then going to drop a copy of Nemon for free. On play, you may play one tamer card with an inherited effect from your hand without paying its memory cost. We're just going to drop a copy of Zhu Yulin, and then we're going to mind link both Zhu Yulins on my board to the Agumon X antibodies on my board. We'll then go Bao Hookmon for 2. Running low on memory here, so I'm just going to play 4 copies of Gravity Crush and go back to 10 memory. I will lose 8 memory if my turn ends. We'll then evolve for 2 into Bao Hookmon. And then we're going to DNA Digivolve into Chimeramon. On the DNA Digivolution, we're going to tuck Saviormon Hookmon from the trash. We're then going to go for 3 into Gankumon. On the evolution, we can play a Systemon or Hookmon from trash without paying its cost. We'll play Hookmon for 0 cost. We're then going to play X Antibody Protoform. Whilst I have a Digimon in play, I may ignore its color requirements and evolve for 1 less into an X Antibody Digimon in my hand. We're going to evolve into Gankumon X for 0, then place this at the bottom of its sources. On the evolution of Gankumon X Antibody, we're going to play a Systemon from hand or trash. We're going to play Systemon CL. We're first going to gain 2 memory from the Bao Hook Inherits, and then this Hookmon is going to evolve for 0 because Systemon was played. So Bao Hookmon for 0. Systemon CL is going to gain me 1 extra memory for evolving into a Hookmon this turn. We'll then evolve for 5 into Jesmon GX. On the evolution, we can tuck a Raw Knight with 13 play costs or less to gain its when Digivolving effects, which is to play a Systemon from hand or trash, we'll play Systemon CL, then give plus 2k to my board, and attack unsuspended targets. Additionally, this Gankumon X is also providing plus 2k and can't be bounced, bot deck, or spun. This is a board-wide buff. Systemon CL on play gains a memory, and the Hookmon Inherit here gains an additional memory, putting me to 5. We're then going to DNA Digivolve again into Chimeramon. We'll then tuck back this Hookmon effect, evolve for 3 into Gankumon. Same again, we're going to play out a Hookmon from trash. We're then going to play a second copy of X Antibody Protoform in order to evolve into Gankumon X Antibody for 0 cost. Its evolution effect, play out a Systemon from hand or trash, plus 2k to the board, can't be bounced, bot decked, or spun. We're going to gain 1, 2, 3 memory from the Inherits. We're then going to evolve this Hookmon into a Bao Hookmon for 0 because the Systemon was played, and then Systemon CL gains me 1 additional memory. We're then going to evolve for 5 into Jesmon GX. It's the same effect again, tucking a Jesmon X Antibody to play a Systemon from hand or trash, and then plus 2k to my board. We're going to play Systemon CL to gain 1 memory from CL on play, and 1 memory from Hookmon on play. Then Bao Hookmon's effect will trigger, and also evolve for 2 less into a Savior Hookmon. We'll evolve for 1 into Savior Hook. On the evolution, play a Systemon from hand, we'll play Systemon CL, gaining 1 memory on play and 1 memory from the Bao Hook, bringing me to 4. We will then evolve into Jesmon BT13 for 3 cost. We're going to need a little bit more power, so we're going to play Ouch Generics for 1. We'll target this stack here, which will give it plus 2k. Then if I have a Digimon with Hookmon or Raw Knights in its traits, I'll gain 1 memory and it gains piercing. And we're just going to do that an additional 3 times, applying it to this stack here. And then finally, we're going to play Shadow Wing for 1, which is just going to give this stack plus 3k. Finally, to end this combo, we're going to swing at Security. Because we're attacking a player, we get plus 2k from both Agumons, and because it has piercing, we'll get plus 2k from the Bebijamon Inherit. And finally, the Savior Hookmon will play a Systemon from hand or trash. We'll play an additional copy of Systemon CL, gaining plus 1 memory. So to make this easier, I'm going to just move some dice across to show where the buffs have been distributed. These buffs here demonstrate the board-wide buffs. These buffs here demonstrate the singular DP buffs applied to this Jesmon GX stack. So this Jesmon GX is a base attack of 15k. It then gains plus 2k from the Agumon and this Agumon, so an extra plus 4k, and then the beverage one here, it gives an extra plus 4, which brings it up to 21. We then applied 4 copies of Aush Generics and a Shadow Wing, which is a total buff of plus 13, which brings it up to a total of 17k total. Sorry, plus 11k, so it's a total of 17k applied to this stack. So it's then swinging for an additional, I can't do math, 32. We then have the board-wide buffs, an additional 6, 12, 18, 23,000. So it's plus 2k from each of the BT6 CLs, which is a total of 8,000. It's plus 2, 4, 6, and 8,000 from the GX stacks, which have had the Ganku and the Jesselnex inherits. And then this Jesmon provides plus 1k to all of my Digimon, whilst for each Systemon and Raw Knight in its tray. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total Digimon on the board, which is a total of 23k, bringing this Digimon to a total of 55,000. Pretty big. We can do better though, because we have 2 Zhu Yulin inherits. We can trigger Alliance twice. Suspending Jesmon GX and the BT13 Jesmon, we will apply both of their DPs to this attacking stack. We'll go with the Jesmon first. Basically, the only things that need to apply here are the board-wide buffs. So this is an extra 11k plus 23, bringing it up to 34,000. And this is 15 plus 23, which brings it up to a total of 38,000. When you add up all of these, you get a total stack DP of 127,000 DP. Unfortunately, we've decked out, so we lose anyway. Unlucky. Or we fit into a Chaos deck, whichever comes first.